I live near a music and events venue, and during events, people sometimes park in my driveway. It's annoying, but it happens often enough that I usually just deal with it. I drive an old beater, a 1997 Camry. On January 2nd, after a 7-hour drive home from Christmas, I got back exhausted and found a stranger's car parked in my driveway. I drove up and down the block looking for street parking, but there was absolutely none available. So I said screw it and parked behind them in my own driveway. The next morning, I hadn't heard anything from the car's owner. I biked to work because I'm trying to save gas money and lose weight. When I got home later, there were 2 notes, one on my car and one on my door, asking me to move my car and leaving contact info. I called and explained I hadn't been home and told them to come by and I'd move it. A guy showed up, and when I went to start my car, it wouldn't turn over. I told him I thought it might be the battery and asked if he could give me a jump. He refused because he didn't want to risk damaging his brand new Lexus. I said I'd call my boyfriend to help. Unfortunately, he couldn't come until the next day. The guy got angry and demanded I tow my car, but I told him I didn't have the money for that. The next day, my boyfriend came over, and the Lexus owner showed up too, clearly furious. My boyfriend tried jumping the car, checked the starter and ignition, and spent a while troubleshooting, but couldn't figure out what was wrong. The guy kept getting more hostile, swearing at me and threatening legal action, saying he just wanted my POS towed. I told him I'd call my dad, who knows cars, and asked him to wait. My dad arrived with his truck and tow straps and simply pulled my car into the street, freeing the driveway. Problem solved. The guy was still furious, saying he'd been without his car for days and had wasted his entire evening waiting for us to move mine. My dad told him to get off my property and not come back. So, AITA for how this whole situation played out.